The purpose of extensions in Dynamics 365 is to customize the platform by adding new features or modifying existing ones without touching the core code, thereby making upgrades, maintenance, and future updates much smoother. They allow for adding fields, automating processes, integrating systems, creating custom reports, and tailoring functionality to specific business needs, thereby ensuring that the base system remains clean and upgradable. Here are the essential steps for making extensions available in Dynamics 365 Business Central. Step 1. Publish an extension. Publishing an extension to a Dynamics 365 Business Central server or instance will add the extension to the application database that is mounted on the server instance, thereby making it available for installation on tenants of the server instance. Publishing updated internal tables compiles the component of the extension behind the scenes and build the necessary metadata objects that are used at runtime. This is typically done via PowerShell or AL development tools. 2. Synchronize an extension. Synchronizing an extension updates the database schema of the tenant database with the database schema that is defined by the extension object. If a table or table extension is included in the extension, the respective full or companion table is created in the tenant database. 3. Install an extension. After you publish and synchronize an extension, you can install it on tenants or instance. The extension is then available to users in the client. Installing an extension can be done from the Dynamics 365 client or Dynamics NAV's administration shell. Please note that installing an extension will run any installation code that is built in to the extension. Installation code could, for example, perform operations like populating empty records with data, service callback and telemetry, version checks, and messages to users. This sequence ensures that the extension is not only present but fully functional and integrated into the system. If you are working on deploying custom extensions or managing updates, following these steps is crucial for a smooth rollout. Similar to how you make an extension available to tenant users, there's also three operations that are related to the removal of an extension. They are uninstalling, unpublishing, and synchronizing in play mode. Each operation provides a different level of removal. Let us consider them one after the other. The first one is uninstalling an extension. This is performed on the tenant level for a specific extension version. This disables the extension on the tenant, thereby making it unavailable to users in the client and removing any user interface that the extension provides. It doesn't affect business data in the tenant. It does not modify SQL or run any user code. Data that has been collected by using the extension is preserved. As long as the extension hasn't been unpublished, it can be reinstalled and the data is still available. For example, suppose you discover an issue with the current extension, you could uninstall until a newer version is published. 2. Unpublishing an extension. This is done on the Dynamics 365 Business Central Service instance level for a specific extension version. It deletes the extension package from the application database that is mounted on the server instance. The extension is no longer available for installation on the tenant of the server instance. Like uninstalling an extension, unpublishing doesn't affect business data in the tenant, modifying SQL, or run any user code. An extension can't be unpublished if it is installed on a tenant of the server instance. For example, you would unpublish an extension version when it is no longer in use by any tenant. It prevents tenant users from using the extension again. You will typically run this operation after an extension has been upgraded on all tenants from one extension version. For example, 11.0.0.01 to a newer version, 11.0.0.2. 3. Synchronizing in clean mode. This is done on the tenant level of all versions of an extension. It removes the database schema that is defined by the extension versions. These operations delete all data in the extension. If a table or table extension was included in any version of the extension, the table or companion table will be deleted from the tenant database. You can synchronize in clean mode if any version of the extension is installed on a tenant of the server instance. In production, use this mode primarily as the final cleanup step after all version of an extension has been uninstalled and unpublished for good. In development, this mode is useful to give you a clean environment when making database schema related modifications. Thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, consider subscribing to this channel. Please let me know what you think in the comment section, and do not forget to leave a like and share this video. See you in the next one.